This may be one of the best Honkai Star Rail live streams there ever was. I watched it in English live, but now I want to rewatch it in Japanese, some special moments here and there, because I'm a Japanese weeb. When I watch things in Japanese, it is always 10 times better for me. When in English, I'm like, alright, you know, it's not my favorite. Even though I can't talk Japanese, by the way. I'm just a weep. So let's go through the special moments in the live stream. And for the trailers, regarding the first trailer with the 2.7 or the 2.7 trailer, we will watch in Japanese. And for the new planet of 3.0, we'll watch it in Japanese too, that trailer. Let's start with the first trailer in Japanese. I am not going to lie, the sound of that robot, I think this robot is talking, right? Of course he's talking, he's saying, would you like to eat or drink? He literally sounds like Lucha. I'm not going to lie, he sounds like Lucha. I'm quite good at differentiating between the Japanese voice actors, so he really sounds like Lucha. Maybe it's just me. And a very nice bat scene of MC, as you can see. Yep. MC is finally getting her own room. Fugue. I'm telling you, the trailer is so much better in Japanese. I don't know, I really can't with English. That big of a weep I am. She is dancing very elegantly. He looks so sad. Pow. You hear that voice? It's so pure. Herta. Just like Sunday's ult. Bro, I didn't notice at first, but that is 100% the Eon of Erudition, right? That is the Eon of Erudition. Yeah, here, as you can see, Eon of Erudition. Exactly the same. It is his big eye. And from what I understood, the Eon of Erudition is like somewhere in the universe doing a lot of calculations to figure out the meaning of the universe, something like that. And you can see Herta here sitting on her big ass key, just like a witch. Damn. Pretty hype. Yeah, and then we got a recap of the events. We will go through that in a minute. It's quite unfortunate, you know. I expected it to be more impactful, looking more impactful. It looks like a big filler story till now, apart from this Herta thing going on here on the ending. That looks quite impactful. But the transitioning between Rappa's story to Fugue and Sunday looks a bit random. Because at the end of every story arc, there is a little teaser for the next arc. But with the Rappa story, the latest story cast, there was no any teaser, nothing, it just ended and that's it. But with the ending of 2.6, we heard the Tingyun's voice. So there was a bit of a teaser here and there, but with this one, with the Rappa's one, we didn't have any teaser for this transitioning to 2.7. But yeah, I'm wondering, I don't know, maybe it will be nice, not that filler. I don't know how they will even manage to make this filler, because it's like literally about Sunday, Fugue, and a bit of Herta here. So it must be quite important. But the trailer was quite basic, nothing wow going on apart from this. And then, well, yeah, after that trailer they were just discussing what Sunday is doing, his kit. His basic attack is just basically a basic attack, nothing special, just imaginary damage. For his skill he just advances forward an ally and his summon immediately, so they get immediately another turn. So basically a summon support, the perfect summon support. And with his ult he just gives energy and increase the crit damage of the character and their summon. So that's all you need to know about Sunday. He's just a good summon support, nothing more. And then after that they immediately talked about Fugue's kit, and Fugue is just basically a super break support. You can say a power creep of Harmony MC. She has a normal basic attack and an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack does blast damage from what I have understood. And that enhanced basic attack happens when she uses her skill on an ally. And that ally gets enhanced super break and can reduce the enemy's defense. And her ult just does AoE damage, ignoring the toughness of everyone. Pretty cool. And yeah, and then her talent allows super break damage. So you can basically say she is a fire harmony MC, just a bit better, maybe. And then we got the banner lineups with Sunday. The only good 4-star, really good one is Tingyun, I'd say, in this banner. Fugue is also pretty nice, you know, she's fun to play with. But too inconsistent with her skill. Yeah, with her dices thingy. And then the Lightgun. The Lightgun banner is quite good though. The Herta's Lightgun is a really nice one. And of course the one with the Sushang. So the Lightgun 4-stars are quite nice. And rerun of Yingguan, of course they are going to rerun Yingguan with Sunday. And then we got the Fugue's banner. The only good one is, I'd say, Gallagher. Misha is not that played, quite difficult. And Yukong is really awkward to play with. And then we got the Lightgun banner, looks aight. And Firefly rerun, amazing pick. And of course they're going to put Firefly with Fugue. They are made for each other, I'd say, both fire. And Fugue buffs a Firefly, very nice. And interesting thing they told about Fugue was that Welt and Himeko got contacted by Rohan Mei to bring Tingyun home or something like that. So basically Welt and Himeko are going to take in Fugue to bring her back to the Xianzhou Luofu. And while Fugue is on the Astral Express, March 7th and Dang Heng and MC are trying to make Fugue happy again because she's like staring into emptiness for quite some time, randomly sometimes. Because her mind is quite messed up now because she was so close to death though to Fentalia. So with that messed up her wall mind, she zones out quite a lot. That's a fun thing they mentioned. So we need to basically entertain Fugue, make her happy again. And then they also implemented a story recap function, which is really nice. As you can see, they are like taking random snapshots of events, not random, important moments in the story and just recapping it, which is quite awesome. So really great to refresh up everything, in case you've forgotten. And then immediately after that, we got the big new planet trailer, just randomly. They are like ignoring the World 2.7, ignoring. Like this is like overshadowing it that much that no one really talks about 2.7 anymore, but everyone is focused on the new planet. And the characters they teased were really awesome. Like I said, I watched it in English live. Now I'm going to watch it in Japanese with you, because you need to watch trailers a second, third or fourth time to really get everything. So let's have a look at the Japanese one. Let's see, the Japanese trailer. Oh, I need to enable the sound though. Ah, it sounds so much better. Oh, it's four-armed, that goddamn. Pillars, there are many pillars I see, okay. Damn. This looks like the time of Gilgamesh and Enkidu in Babylonia. The same area. Yeah, the same team. Ish. You got a creepy ass ice on there in the background. Just like an eye. Oh yeah, the first thing I thought of when I saw this monster, it looks a lot like Death. I mean, like, look at this monster and look at this. They literally got the same ish style with the eyes here. You see that? The eyes here and those eyes here. They resemble each other quite a lot. Cut in the back, the betrayal. Bam. A brother's blade cuts deepest. That's what they say. Oh, and another interesting thing is that this planet, Amphoreus, is a planet that even Akifili, so the Eon of Trailblaze, didn't even reach. Which is quite an interesting thing that they mentioned in Livestream too. Even the sun, the eye of that eye is closed. I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. And one thing that reminded me too when I saw this is it literally looks like the corrupted Black Grill from Fate. Yeah, here see, I mean a corrupted girl. You see this one? And see this one. It's literally the same. And that makes sense since there are two characters that resemble Fate characters a lot, which you will see later in the trailer. So they're already like going slowly into the Fate collab. Golden blood. Aglaea. She is damn pretty. This little girl looks a lot like Nilo from Genshin Impact. You see? They kinda look like each other. Yeah, they only got the same hair color, that's it mostly. I know they reminded me of each other, even though Nilo is a bit more adultery. The Fool, so he may be this guy may be one of the masked fools? Where did they mention his name? Anaxorius the Fool. So I wouldn't be shocked if he's one of the fools. And look at this, look at his hand. It is one of the command spells of Fate. Command seal, it's a command seal. Look at it. Wait a minute, let me find a nice one. Here, command spell here. This one is a bit an exception though, moment. Here, command seal here and command seal here. So I'm telling you, they're slowly going to the Fate collab. He looks hella cool though. He got an eye patch. And this girl looks a lot like Barbara from Genshin Impact 2. I mean like, look at that hair. Look at that. Look at them. Literally the same hairstyle, the same clothes too, I'd even say. I bet they look like a bit like each other. So they're getting, they're mixing and matching characters. And we got him, bro. This cannot be Gilgamesh. Bro, this is Gilgamesh. With his cool as lion summon in the background. He must be a summon character, like, I mean, come on. Look at him and look at Gilgamesh. It is literally Gilgamesh's tattoos. You see that? Literally the same. He even got the golden clothes and all. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a sword that looked a lot like his sword too, the Enuma Eish. So I think he's the one I'm most hyped for. And we got Nekomata from Zenusum Zero. No man. Imagine if this was an adult woman. Imagine. Cool ass girl. She is like acid girl. Look at that. She literally touched the dragon. Not even touch it. Look, he's like dissolving. You see that? You see his bones. I think this is the same girl. Bro, she looks a lot like Shorekeeper. She looks a lot like Shorekeeper. Like, damn to heavens. A more emo Shorekeeper. Water girl. I have no idea what that is in the shadow. I think this character. And then we got Kevin himself, bro. Look at him. He even does the same stance like a Kevin. He also did this, I think. Bro, look at him. And look at him. Of course you can see his face here, but they look quite a bit alike. Sure, short hair and white. But Kevin also did the same pose. But I can't find it right now. Yeah, I can't find it. But Kevin also did this same pose with a sword. Bro, look at that creepy ass monster. Like, look how skinny he is. Corrupted girl. The coolest looking eye, like Yugi's eye. Bro, this is a command seal of a Fate. Like, it can't not be a command seal. And Aglaea looking damn cool. Bro, same tattoos as Gilgamesh, I'm telling you. The acid girl. Looking like Shorekeeper. Same but Phainon and Kevin. And unshowed characters here. This one looks like a Sam a little bit. Damn. They look like angels coming out of clouds. That's it? Oh no, Herta. They are teasing Herta quite a lot here. Also in the other trailer. Damn, she's looking hella good. One thing that oh, there's also an ending moment. But this is also like literally Alicia from Honkai Impact. Like, bro. I think it's even the same voice actor as Alicia. Is it? Yeah, I think they have the same voice actor. Listen to this. Alicia is going to talk in a second. Yeah, it must be the same voice actor. They literally look the same. Yeah, it's the same voice actor. It is the same voice actor. The other thing that I noticed, Herta is wearing her key at the front here, as you can see. It's in the front of her here. But in her drip mark thing, it is on the back. Maybe because she was turned around, like she's like in this weird position. So her necklace like turned around, or maybe she's like wearing a necklace which has a front and a back. Who knows? Quite interesting thing. Bro, she sounds beautiful in Japanese. And well, after that cool ass trailer, what more did we get? Yeah, MC is getting a room finally. It's like a storage room. It's the biggest room in the SR Express, is what they said. So there will be an event where we will be like renovating our room. We'll be doing some tasks and we'll be getting points where we can buy some furniture to decorate our room with. Since our room is quite empty, as you can see right here. So that's I think the main event of 2.7. Just getting points, buying furniture, renovating our room. I think that's quite boring. I don't like those events with the points and all. I like more a battle focused event. And with that event we can also get a skin for Pom Pom, is what they said somewhere. It's also quite nice. Where's the event? Yeah, it is this event, yeah. So with this event we can buy a skin, renovate our room, all that stuff. This is quite cute though. There would also be a picture event with March 7th. Quite boring. Don't really care about that. Yeah, as you can see. And we would also be getting a Divergent Universe update. More curious equations, occurrences and all that stuff. And Purification will be updated too. So every wave there will always be small enemies. So you won't end up in a situation where there is like one enemy remaining, which is like really irritating. And the mechanic around that is called grit. You know, you stack up grit, you get stronger. And the more enemies you kill, the more grit. But that's something for the future. The most important thing is we want to end up in situations where there is one enemy remaining. That's the most hateful situations in Purification. And they also said that they would be reducing the app size. Well, they will allow us to reduce or delete all the files in apps like voice lines or things like that. So we can make more space for gacha games. That's pretty nice. And then they officially announced that there will be a new pet in the game, the remembrance pet, which is quite nice. And as you can see, we got the summon here. And I think this should represent Harmony MC, which is quite funny. And yeah, everyone is really scared about this small pet. It was called a mem. And I'm telling you, no one will make a problem if it talked like this. Instead of with a pipsqueaky voice like a traveler, it should talk like traveler, like with a deep, creepy ass voice, you know. I think many people will like that. It will be more accepted, and of course if it didn't talk that much. And what more did we get? Oh yeah, we're getting this new resin, which makes just possible to select some substat you can get, so you can use it in combination with self-modeling resin to get custom substats. As you can see, one self-modeling resin plus one of this blue material is the main stat we choose with the self-modeling resin, and the substat we choose with this one blue material. And in the picture below, we can see that they use 4 of these blue things with the self-modeling resin to create the main stat, which comes from the self-modeling, and 2 substats from the 4. Because if we look at the developer radio, it says main stat plus 2 subsidiary stats is equal to 1 self-modeling resin. So this yellow one plus 4 of that blue ones is equal to 2 substats. Which is quite weird. I'd say 1 blue thing is needed for 1 substat, but to unlock 2 custom substats you need suddenly 4. I would have liked it if they kept it more intuitively. So one of this blue thing needed for one substat, 2 of this blue thing needed for 2 substat. But they make it so that you need 4 of it for the 2. Quite stupid. But that of course naturally means you can't use this blue one without a self-modeling resin. So to choose a substat, you always use it with a self-modeling resin. You cannot choose to use only this blue one without the main stat one. So without the self-modeling resin. So they always go in pairs. And then we got this variable dice. It's quite easy. It is just, if you have a leveled piece, you use one of this and it shuffles the wall substats, and then you can just hope that it fell on the correct one. So we can see substats fell twice on the fence here, and once on crit damage, once on crit rate. You use this variable dice, it shuffles the substats only, and he got lucky it seems, and he got once on crit rate, twice on crit damage, and once on attack percentage. But it could also like fall 4 times on defense. So it's just mix and matching your hits of the substats. That's it. And then the one that everyone really likes is a 5-star selector. It's pretty nice. I'd say just use it on what you really need. Clara, Himeko, Bronya, or Welt. If you really need a sustainer, sure, Bailu. But the Gepard, I would never recommend. He's so whack. He's just only usable really as a punching bag, nothing more. If you really struggle with prefix, you can choose for Himeko, of course. But Bronya is mostly the best one. But it really depends on your account. It's just really difficult to say what your account needs. You yourself know the best what you need. And that's it mostly. We also got a small sneak peek of Herta again in the ending, if I remember correctly. Yep. Always in the ending Herta. That happened already twice. Damn. The fade looking characters look the best. So that guy with the command seals on his hand and the one who literally looks like Gilgamesh. And we can see the battle between Wuthering Waves and Honkai tutorial today. Because in the morning, Wuthering Waves released 5 drip markings plus a sneak peek to the new area. And of course, they did that on the same day of this livestream. Fugue and Sunday are like 2 of the most hyped up characters. Maybe Firefly was more hyped up, or Herta, who knows. But they are 2 very important characters. But I am quite shocked that they didn't really put the focus or attention on these 2, but on 3.0. Which blew out the Wuthering Waves drip marketing out of the water. Not that much, but it's still one-up them a little bit, It is like on the day of Honkai tutorial, the live stream, Wuthering Wave steps on it, and then what the Honkai tutorial does is the 3.0 sneak peek. But the Honkai tutorial already planned that beforehand, of course, since the live stream is already made, I think, a couple of days before live streaming. But still, it's quite funny how they're like trying to step up each other, which is, of course, great in our case, since the better Wuthering Waves performs, the better Honkai tutorial wants to be, and vice versa. So, I'm really curious how they will transition the Honkai tutorial story of our current state to Fugue and Sunday, and from that to the new planet. So I thank you for your time and see you the next time.